Hello everybody, I'm back. This is my part 2 of my 40s 50s pin curl tutorial. And I say 40s 50s because I never know how my pin curls are going to turn out. It could be more of a 40s wave or it could be really sculpted pin curls. So that's the differences between the decades. But anyways, I've slept over this all night and well into the day. So this has had quite some time to dry. Usually my problem with pin curls is because they haven't dried. So with that said, I'm going to take this scarf out. And some of this did snag, but it's okay. It's not really going to affect us. What you're going to need, again, is your rat tail comb, a denim brush. This is what I use for the brush out. If you just need a hard bore bristle brush, soft bristle brushes give you more of a frizzy 40 look. And then this is my teasing brush, but it also has that parting end. And then whatever hairspray you like to use, I just prefer the Tresemme. So I'm just going to begin to take the pins out. And I try not to snag as best as possible, but sometimes it's just hard to not to snag. So I'm just going to take the rest of these out. Okay, so I've completely taken all the pins out. At this point, I'm still kind of following the part. You just want to start to break up the curls. Don't start brushing them out immediately, but just to begin to break them up using your fingers. This is why like all the parting and all that isn't as seen. And you can kind of see kind of the shape that my hair is already wanting to take. Okay. Once you've done that, you want to take your denim brush and you just want to begin in small sections. You just want to start brushing out the hair. Brush outs can take anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes, and that's okay. So I'm just brushing out the curl. It's going to get frizzy. This is the part where it gets really frizzy. But that's normal. Because you have to do a complete brush out for some of the frizz to kind of go away. So we're not molding, we're not sculpting, we're not shaping anything yet. We just want to make sure we've brushed the hair out. Like so, now that you look like a crazy lady. So I'm just going to kind of reinforce my part again. Oops, that's not it. Okay. And then we're going to start to kind of form the curl. So I'm going to be brushing this part up. And most looks you kind of brush under. So you just want to take the hair and you want to brush under, and you can use the hand to do so too. I just pulled this out. like so. You have to go back over it over and over and over again to kind of actually get the curl and the wave that you want. And this side is always going to be the hardest part. But I'm just going to leave that for now. I'm going to turn to the back of the head. And I'm starting with this top section, brushing it because there's layers back here. And then going to the bottom. And again, brushing under. And then you got to pick up from the last section that you had and pick up and go under so you can see how this is all loose compared to how tight this is. So, still going to take my hand and brush the hair in underlooking fashion. This is the bang part. Right here, this is my fringe. So, oop, it's a little tangled. I'm just going to put this over to the side for now and deal solely with this. And you can see the little curl and the wave that it takes in. So now that we've got that out of the way, I'm going to do the bang before I go back around. And with the bang, I part and I tease. And even though in the 40s and 50s teasing was very light, I'm going to really tease at the root because I want to pick up as much volume as I can. So you should look like a crazy lady. And then I'm just going to take the hairspray and I'm going to spray it and then smooth everything out. Then holding it, this piece of hair, I'm just going to kind of twirl this real to kind of get the fold. Oops. But you gotta take the ends and again twirling back under and just pick this up. And my bangs are not behaving today. I don't understand what is wrong with my bangs. Okay, so I'm just gonna, because they're rolling in this way, I'm just gonna let them do their thing and have them roll in this way. And then I'm just going to reshape. And now I'm really going to have to do some major reshaping over here. And I'm allowing the hair to kind of flip out at an angle. But because I'm using my hand, so as you can see, it doesn't always work out the way that you desire. But you just kind of have to learn how to work with it and roll with the punches. So I like where it's at. I don't think it's going to get any better for me today. I'll show you guys the whole style. But so you just want to spray your hairspray. And I kind of hold this part back here where the curl is just for a second. And then I'm just going to manipulate this just a tiny bit more. I don't like So, as you can see, I'm just going to remold this the best that I can. And then I'm just going to kind of roll this back a bit, kind of like a victory roll, but not really. Like so. And then I'm just going to kind of help pin that into place. Kind of forming like a victory roll, but it's more on the relaxed side. Like it's just giving me some texture and art. And then just smooth this out, because in the 40s, the hair was flat to the head, and it's flat to the head. Women obviously wore their hair longer than mine is. So this is, I would say this is an early 50s look. Early 50s. Probably more of a housewife look, or just someone who's a bit older in age. But that's why I like pin curls, and that's because you just have to get creative, and it's trial and it's error, and you just don't know what you're going to get, and it's different every time. So I really appreciate that fact. But, and like I said before, I'm not the best at this. I don't really know how to achieve perfect sets and things like that, but I work with what I got. And so this is actually excuse me, more of a Jackie-esque style. This isn't a Jackie style, but this could be imitated as one. So if you guys have any comments, concerns, questions, advice for me, things like that, please comment below. And I'm really excited I got to do this for you guys, and we'll see what happens in the future. We'll see if I get better. Totally forgot to show you guys what it looked like all the way around. So there's a lot of hairspray in it. But I love you guys. Bye.